Hello and welcome to my channel on YouTube. This is Pawan here and I'm going to show you the chord lesson for the song Tere Mast Mast from the film Dabang. The song is in E flat major and you need to know E flat major, D flat major, A flat major, B flat major. You could play B flat major here as well. And you also need to know B flat minor. Instead of playing E flat major over here, if you're not comfortable doing that, you could use a bar chord here. That's E flat major. I usually prefer to play it here because this one contains too many high notes. So E flat, B flat, A flat, B flat, major as well as minor. If you're not comfortable playing the chords that I've just shown, you could use a capo on the first fret and play in the key of D major. So that would mean playing D instead of E flat, C instead of D flat, G instead of A flat, A instead of B flat, as well as of course A minor. I'm going to show you the strumming without the capo, but again, if you're not comfortable playing the chords I've just shown, you could use the capo and switch to the key of D major. Now I'm going to show you the strumming pattern. I'll keep it simple first, then I'll show you a few tricks by which you can make it sound closer to the original. And it should sound something like this in E flat major. Now that's in the original speed. I'm going to slow it down so you can see what I'm doing. Now let me show you the pattern step by step by calling out the strokes as down and up strokes. So it should sound something like this. Down, down, up, down. Down, down, up, down. Play that pattern continuously, you'll get what I showed you originally. Now a couple of things which you can do to make this sound better. The first down stroke and the last down stroke, try to play them on the strings which are closer to the 6th string, so which are the bass strings, and the rest of the strokes you could play them on the higher strings, which will sound something like this. So that produces the bass effect, and if you can add muting to the strings, you could make it sound something like this. So what we are doing is, when you mute the strings, instead of sounding like this, it sounds like this, where you're lifting the left fingers off your off the fretboard without letting go of the strings completely. So it should sound something like this. So basically we are muting the strings on the 2nd stroke, which is a down stroke. So that is the pattern. And if you keep repeating this pattern, it will sound something like this. So now we know the chords and the strumming pattern. Let's try and play along with the song. Welcome to the chord lesson for the song Pilu from the film Once Upon a Time in Mumbai. I've been getting a lot of requests for this one, so I hope you find this lesson useful. The song is in G sharp major, and you need to know G sharp major, which we'll be playing here, C sharp major 7. You can continue to play C sharp major instead of C sharp major 7 if you find that difficult. F minor, and also D sharp major, which you could play here or you could play it here. And if you're not comfortable playing bar chords that I just showed you, you could place a capo on the first fret and play in the key of G. So instead of G sharp, you would play G. Instead of C sharp, you would play C. C major 7 is here, which will be the same as C sharp major 7. You would also be playing E minor instead of F minor, and instead of D sharp major you'll be playing D. So that's fairly straightforward. I will show you the strumming pattern using bar chords, and you should be able to switch them with the chords that I just showed you. Now the strumming pattern is fairly similar to the one that I just showed you for the song Tere Mast Mast Donain. So I'm not going to repeat all of that stuff, so I'll just play it once so you get a feel of how it sounds in G sharp major. So it should sound something like this. Now let me show you the chords for the song Lafanga from the film Lafangey, Parindey. Got a lot of requests for this one as well. It's a very interesting song, a very simple strumming pattern. The chords are a little tricky. So the song is in E major, but we'll be playing E 7th most of the time, and which we'll be playing over here. So we're not playing the first and the 6th strings here, and we are fretting the 5th string on the 7th fret with the 3rd finger, the 4th string on the 6th fret with the 2nd finger, the 3rd string on the 7th fret with the 4th finger, and the 2nd string on the 5th fret with the 1st finger. Now this is a movable chord shape, so it's almost like a bar chord where if you move it back one fret it becomes D sharp 7, if you move it up it becomes F7. So it's a very useful chord shape to learn if you haven't already done so. I encourage you to do that. So this is E7, but you could play it here if you want. We would also be playing A7. You could play it here, or you could play it here. You would be playing B7, play it here. You could play it here, or you could play it here. We also need to know C sharp minor 7, which you'll be playing here. And we're playing F sharp minor 7, which you'll be playing over here. And the strumming pattern is fairly simple. It's something like this. I'll play it first for you in the original speed in E. So now let me slow it down and show it to you step by step. So there are 6 strokes: down, down, up, down, up. Now what we are doing here is we are muting the strings on 2 of the strokes. The 2nd stroke, which is a down stroke, and the 5th stroke, which is also a down stroke. If you're not comfortable muting strings, you could just play like this. Sound fine, but if you want to make it sound closer to the original pattern and produce the percussion effect, then you need to be able to mute the strings like this. So it should sound like this instead of like this. So the pattern is down, down, up, down, up, and you're going to mute the strings on the 2nd stroke, which is a down stroke, and the 5th stroke, which is also a down stroke. So now we know the chords and the strumming pattern. Let's try and play along with the song.